Hi, welcome to HouseFlippingSpreadsheet.com. You're watching the House Flipping Spreadsheet Speed Round. We're going to do a quick deal analysis and show you how quickly you can evaluate a property and create a detailed repair cost estimate and determine the maximum purchase price you should offer for a property. The property that we're analyzing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm going to type in the address here. School district information, number of beds, baths, and square footage. And then you get down here to the project variables, rehab schedule, 2 months, time to sell, 2 months, after repair value, so projected financial results of the project. I know that you might be able to sell a house in this neighborhood for $130,000. Then you're going to fill in your monthly fixed costs, such as your taxes, insurance, maintenance, utilities, etc. And then you can fill in your company information, financing assumptions. I'm a all-cash buyer, so I'm going to click on all-cash buyer, and the comparable sales information is something that you can input for the investment report, but I'm not going to do that right now. The inspection checklist is where you can print off your inspection checklist for walking through the property. For this purpose, I'm going to assume that I've already walked the property and done my inspection of the property, so now I'm going to do a detailed repair cost estimate using the repair cost calculator. The property that I'm looking at is in pretty good shape. It's pretty much just going to need some light finish upgrades, maybe a new kitchen. So I'm going to start off with general requirements, and then I'm going to get into the meat of the estimate here after that. And to quickly toggle through the estimate, you can use the scroll wheel, or you can use the buttons up here. I'm going to go ahead and use the buttons to move through this a little bit quicker. Doesn't appear to need any concrete, masonry, siding repairs. The deck looks like it's in good shape. The roof does need to be replaced. It's about 22 squares of roofing for the house. Doors and windows, it does need some new windows. There's probably about 12 windows based upon my count when I went out to the house. New French door off the back of the house, and then some new hardware. Now I'm going to move on to the garage doors section. It does need 2 new garage doors. Landscaping, we'll put a little bit of mulch down, put some shrubs down, and miscellaneous plantings. Miscellaneous exterior improvements, so this will be shutters. I think we'll slap up about 6 shutters. Some new address numbers, and a new mailbox. Framing and drywall. The walls are in pretty good shape. I'm not going to include too much money in there. There's going to be some miscellaneous patching, I imagine. Cabinets and countertops. We are going to replace the base cabinets and upper cabinets there. New cabinet door pulls. New granite countertops. And in the bathroom, vanity cabinets. All new doors throughout. And then an allowance for about 200 lineal feet of wood base replacement. carpet. When I'm calculating carpet, I'll use the calculator button up here to pull open the calculator and convert from square footage to yards. So I think there's going to be about 1,800 square feet of carpet. So divide that by 9 and I get 200. So I'm going to plug in 200 yards here. Hardwood flooring. We are going to put down some hardwood flooring in the kitchen. Tiling. We'll be remodeling all 3 bathrooms. And putting in a backsplash in the kitchen. And then a little bit of tile at the entry. Painting. Probably need about 20 gallons on the exterior and 20 on the interior, and then I'm just going to include maybe $1,500 to paint the exterior, another $1,500 for the interior for labor. Appliances. We will be replacing all the appliances with new stainless steel appliances. Plumbing. New plumbing fixtures at the restrooms and kitchen. New garbage disposal and hooking up the new dishwasher and the water supply line for the refrigerator. And then at the bathrooms, 3 new faucets, 2 shower stalls, 1 tub, and 3 new toilets. Electrically, now I do know that the houses in this neighborhood do require, they all have aluminum wiring, so I think we're going to end up having to do something about that. So I'm going to plug in $2,500 to replace the electrical in the house and rewire it with copper wiring. And then we'll get down to the light fixtures. And then the final scope of work is just miscellaneous accessories, furnishings, and stagings. I'm going to reset it. And as you can see, we've got the repair budget total here, $48,587. And then it's going to break it down and give you a detailed budget breakdown by scope of work, and also a budget breakdown by area. So if you click on these buttons, you'll be able to sort and show all of the items that are associated with the kitchen. So now it's showing you the cabinets and countertops, tiling, appliances, and plumbing associated with the kitchen. And if you just click this reset button, it'll reset the spreadsheet there. After reviewing all the cost items, I'm satisfied with the repair estimate that I put together and feel comfortable with it, so I'm going to move on to the maximum purchase price calculator. So this is where you're going to analyze all the fixed costs, repair costs, and amount of profit that you desire to have on your project to come up with the maximum purchase price. Fixed costs, you'll just fill in these yellow boxes as you require for your experience at projects. So I know that I typically pay a brokerage fee, and then there's about $500 in miscellaneous costs. Holding costs, these are calculated based upon what you input on the info sheet, and then it's multiplying it by the amount of months that you're going to be holding the property. And then selling costs, so your commissions that you're going to be paying. We usually offer up a home warranty. So now you've got a total fixed cost, which is adding the buying costs, holding costs, and selling costs. So you've got your total fixed costs here. These repair costs that are shown here is what was calculated using the repair cost calculator. And it gives you a breakdown by the scope of work, labor, material, subcontractor, and then the breakdown by areas. So you can get an overview of where you're spending all your money on your repair costs so that you can evaluate risks or opportunities within your repair cost budget. And then you'll come down here to your repair contingency section, and you can use this to add repair contingency to your project. So if you click on those buttons, it's going to automatically calculate by the percentage that's associated with those buttons. So let's include 5% in this budget. And then you get over here to your rehab profit. Again, you can click on the buttons here, or you can hand type in the amount of profit you'd like to make on the project. And then, all said and done, your maximum purchase price is determined based upon all these variables. So the maximum purchase price is basically the after repair value minus total fixed costs, minus your repair costs, minus your repair contingency, minus your profit to determine the maximum purchase price for the property. And then you have this little gadget here. It's just a 70% rule. Some rehabbers like to use a 70% rule to determine the maximum purchase price for a property. This is essentially here. I use this as kind of a double check to check my number to see where I'm floating at, what percentage I'm floating at of the after repair value. And then down here it gives you a summary of how you're going to be financing this project. So this is an all cash investment. Cash outlays $101,450, and all in our total investment is $110,000. So that's a brief summary of how to use the house flipping spreadsheet, the repair cost calculator, and the maximum purchase price calculator. If you'll excuse me, I've got to go call my agent and make sure that we make an offer on this property as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, guys.